Hey there, Michael Watkins here from the Code Chaser Digital Marketing. And in this video, I'm going to break down the ultimate pressure washing funnel. This funnel is going to help you convert your leads from Facebook ads, Google ads, or other paid ad sources, as well as organic sources like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it. Put them through this funnel. They're going to convert. Let me show you exactly how we do it for our clients here at the Code Chaser Digital Marketing. So why most pressure washing marketing doesn't really work. And we talk about this a lot here at the Code Chaser Digital Marketing about why your Facebook ads might not work, why your Google ads might not work, and why some of your marketing strategies don't work. And a lot of the reasons why it doesn't is because you don't have a good funnel. You don't have a good place for those leads to go. Once they've clicked on that ad, they've, expressed some sort of interest. They've got to have some place to go, right? So they don't have a funnel. They don't have any sort of landing page. They might have a website, but that website doesn't have enough calls to action to really get that lead excited, get them to call, get them to leave their information about potential type of job they might want, right? So we have to get that leads information. We have to have plenty of calls to action on our website to get that leads attention, right? And you're competing with your competitors or bigger names on Google without having any sort of SEO or PPC plan, right? I know a lot of people do Facebook ads, they do Google ads, they do SEO, but they have no real plan on what keywords I'm going to target, how long I'm going to target those keywords for. If that doesn't work, then what? They don't really have a sort of SEO blueprint for 6 months, 12 months, or longer to really be successful on Google when it comes to SEO, PPC, or Facebook ad strategies. And one of the biggest things we work on here at the Code Chasers is automated follow-up. They don't have any sort of automated follow-up. You're going to be busy out there doing the jobs, doing the pressure washing, doing the driveway cleaning, doing the actual work that goes into maintaining and running a pressure washing business day to day. You don't have time to follow up with each and every lead that comes in through via Facebook ads, Google ads, etc. Right? You've got to have some sort of AI follow-up that can contact those clients, contact those leads, and get them booked on your calendar without you even having to move a finger. You can just keep doing what you're doing and show up to that job site, right? So that's a very, very simple way to actually make sure that your pressure washing marketing actually succeeds. So what is the solution to actually making sure that your pressure washing marketing actually succeeds online? And that is the ultimate pressure washing funnel. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So this is the funnel for your pressure washing business. You got to build the anticipation, right? So this is the ultimate funnel: traffic, conversion, and follow up and booking, right? So this is our funnel that we use here at the Code Chasers Digital Marketing with all of the pressure washing companies that we work with the tens of hundreds that we've been able to work with across the country and help them scale to 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, and 7 figures. We've done traffic, we've done hyper-targeted Facebook ads, and we've had a high-converting Google My Business page listing, right? So what are hyper-targeted Facebook ads? We talk about this a lot, right? Facebook ad that's clearly calling out the client or consumer you want to work with. So if you want to work with homeowners in Dallas, homeowners in Frisco, homeowners in Plano, or enter XYZ suburb here, right? You're calling out those homeowners specifically in that Facebook ad, right? I might have, 5, 6, 7, 8, high performing zip codes that I know do very well in my pressure washing business. So I'm going to target those zip codes in my Facebook ad to make sure that I have the consumers that might have the income requirements or the requirements otherwise that I want for my clients in my pressure washing business. A high converting Google My Business page listing. I'm going to say something here that might be a little bit controversial, but I'm just going to say it. However much you post on that Google business profile really doesn't matter. That doesn't really account for much. I mean, really what, accounts to a high converting Google My Business page listing is how optimized it is, right? What is that description looking like? How many social profiles do you have connected to your Google business profile? How many pictures and videos do you have? You can post all day long, but that doesn't necessarily really attribute to how high or how low you might rank on Google for your pressure washing business's Google business profile. It just doesn't. After doing some testing and actually seeing other agencies and other SEO experts, we've been kind of testing that out. And, how many times you post really doesn't really make much of a difference on how high or how low you rank with that Google business profile. Now, when it comes to, they've clicked on the ad, they've expressed some interest via your Google business profile. What should you do after that, right? How do you convert them potentially into being a client for your pressure washing business. You need to have a mobile optimized landing page. And we're going to break down exactly what that landing page should look like in the next slide. But it needs to be a mobile optimized landing page. And it needs to have a very simple quote form or some sort of click to call, or some sort of strong call to action on that landing page that's got pictures, photos, trust banners, all kinds of things like that. That's really making you the dominant pressure washing business in your area, right? So you've got to have that. You've got to have a very good place for those leads to land in order for them to convert into actually being a paying client in your pressure washing business. Now, the next step, the final step, which is in green, follow up and booking, right? So we need to have an instant SMS and email nurturing campaign to when we've done the job, we're done with them. We're going to send them an SMS or an email asking for a review to go on our Google business profile to continue this cycle again, right? And we're going to have auto booking and calendar integration via AI, where AI can actually text these people, email these people, and actually get them booked on your calendar hands-free without you actually being in the mix trying to get leads and get clients and things like that. You can actually focus on the day-to-day of running your pressure washing business. So what are some Facebook ads that actually work? I actually put an example on the right side of the slide here. You need to have high contrasting images. So roofs, driveways, fences, things like that. That's actually showing, this was dirty before, now it's clean. Like really showing those strong before and after pictures do very, very well for a pressure washing Facebook ad. We've seen that time and time again with our clients here at the Code Chaser Digital Marketing. Offers like, get your driveway power washed this week, get a free quote in 60 seconds, things like that. 15% off your first cleaning. You've got your website, you've got your phone number, you've got a picture of you maybe actually doing the work, doing a surface cleaning or something like that. That converts very well for a Facebook ad. And you need to be targeting with urgency. We've got limited spots available. Time's running out. We've got this promotion for, XYZ amount of weeks, XYZ amount of days, right? You've got to give that homeowner, you've got to give that commercial business owner some sort of urgency so that they can book with your pressure washing business ASAP. But there's no time to waste, right? You don't have that money in any spaces. So you've got to get them to convert and book with you quite quickly. So this is the landing page formula, right? So, what I always say, and we teach this here at the Code Chaser Digital Marketing and a couple of trainings that we've done, this landing page formula, clear result plus time frame, right? That is the perfect landing page, right? So an example I put down there was restore your home's curb appeal this week. Get a free estimate. So what's the time frame? This week. Clear result. Restore your home's curb appeal. It's just that simple. Get a free estimate. So, you've really got to have a clear hook and a clear call to action on that landing page. And some key elements you need: no navigation, mobile first. If that website, that landing page is not mobile optimized, Facebook or Google will not promote your Facebook or Google ad. And most people are not going to spend the time to navigate a non-mobile friendly website. Just make sure that website's mobile friendly. Most websites made today are, but just make sure of that. You need to have a strong call to action above the fold. So I would even argue above that example or below that example needs to be that call to action. And you need to have several trust badges and before and after photos. What are some trust badges? Well, I'll give you an example. Here at the Code Chasers, we're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and we've been A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau since 2023, right? So that's a trust badge for us. Here at the Code Chaser Digital Marketing, we're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. One trust badge for you might be you're a member of the Power Washers North America, right? You're a member of the PWNA, the PWMCA, or some other pressure washing industry association. That's a good trust badge. Maybe you're on Nextdoor. You're a Nextdoor fave. Put that on the landing page as well. And then those before and after pictures, those driveway before and after pictures, that deck cleaning before and after pictures, pool deck, sidewalk, parking lot, all that stuff really does well for your landing page when it comes to clear results and a clear time frame. And that really converts very well for pressure washing businesses online. So why this method works, right? I mean, you can believe me, but I'm going to tell you why it works, and you know why. It's simple. It's fast, it's automated, and it's designed for contractors just like you not tech geeks, not the digital marketing guy. It's designed for everyday pressure washing contractors. You can do this right now, implement everything in this video right now in your pressure washing business. It's simple, it's fast, and it's automated, right? You don't have time to really be bogged down with the mundane task of, trying to get leads, getting them to book jobs, right? Sending them time that you're available. You need these leads to come in via Facebook ads, Google ads, or organic sources. Have AI actually book these jobs for you and get them on your calendar. And all you have to do is have the guys on your team, have you or someone on your team show up to that job, complete it. AI will automatically send them a review link, and they go through a review funnel. When that job is done, bada bing, bada boom, the process repeats. It's a cycle, right? So it's simple, it's fast, it's automated. That's why it works. So if you like what I said these last 10 minutes, let's build this funnel. Let's put some AI integrations into your pressure washing business. Now, if you like this, give me an email, info@thecodechasers.com. That's info@thecodechasers.com. And give me a call, 972-619-7707. That's 972-619-7707. And we only work with one pressure washing business per city. Now, what would this look like for your pressure washing business? Well, we're going to put in AI lead follow-ups. We're going to instantly text and email every single lead within seconds of them coming in via your Facebook ad, your Google ad, or organically on your Facebook or social profiles, right? We're going to have a full hands-free marketing system. This is a totally hands-free marketing system that's going to help you scale your pressure washing business. If you're at 6 figures, we're going to get you to multiple 6 figures. If you're at multiple 6 figures, we're going to get you to 7 figures and beyond. And that marketing system looks like website, SEO, Facebook ads, Google ads with AI automations. That's getting you out of the everyday lead generation for your pressure washing business. And finally, of course, we're going to have our 24/7 booking bot. And that booking bot via AI is going to be booking jobs for you even while you sleep. All right. So if you like all of this and you want all this automation and these new systems in your pressure washing business, book your free one-on-one discovery call. The link is in the description of this video. And let's map out how you can get found online and fast with us here at the Code Chasers Digital Marketing. Thanks so much. Hope you got some value from this video, and we'll see you soon.